Yo, how you guys doing? Let me catch up on what you've been saying. Happy Wednesday. Finally, midweek. I actually went pretty quick, low-key, this week. Did you guys take any trades? I took a long today on NQ, mainly based off my model, if you teach it, or trade it, not teach it. But it's looking like NQ setting up for something pretty nice today. Like today, if you guys trade my ranges, then closure above here. This was the first initial long, aiming for just this high. My RR was not the best, but I got to squeeze out 1 to 2 from here, and then just got out at the high because Dow took the high. You long then Q, nice, good stuff. This long out of here was pretty good too. Bias for today, my bias is bearish. I want to see NQ sell off into this low. If we don't sell off, then the market's wrong, right? So we're never wrong, the market's wrong. I'm joking, I'm being sarcastic, but someone might listen to that and be like, nah, you know what, that's good advice. But I think we should sell off on NQ today. Any opportunity I get to be bearish, I will be bearish. Let's see gold though. This market's been so sideways. I think if you're trading gold, oof, good luck, but I still think there's upside. I don't know when it's going to go. How is the market wrong? It's just how it goes, bro. Market's just wrong. I'm right. Bro's just flexing his design. I don't know where else to put them. Is that the real MMXM trader? Is it actually him, though? I can never tell. He has so many fake accounts. This one I got custom made, but you can use the, what do you call it? TFO made one. It's a pretty good one. It's bearish day. I hope it is a bearish day. Are you in a short? No, but I will definitely short it if we run this high down to here. I don't want to long this. We should sell off today. If we don't, then we blame the market, right? The market's wrong. We're not wrong. Nothing else looks that good. I think either Dow pushes higher to keep NQ bearish, but we should run lower. Oh, Chris, you're here. Welcome. How are the accounts treat? Have you taken anything on those accounts? GM, yo, bro, yo. 4 hour on indices barcode. Yeah, I mean, we've been stuck around here, but I would initially like a run lower. If we start recovering, though, that would be something I wouldn't want. I mean, since last week, we've been targeting these lows. Finally got them. Body close within. I think an up close candle needs to come in here and then drop off would be my ideal scenarios. Don't ask. No, what did you do? I mean, you have 5 of them, so you can copy trade 3 and leave 2 as like a safe. That would be the best of routes. Going short on ES. I'd wait until the open low-key. I think we still have a run to go higher, get above this, and then drop off. Oh, nothing to worry about. Okay, good. As long as they're good, I mean, you should be able to get the targets you want. But I definitely think we should run this high again. 25,595. Run this and then sell off. Oil? Bro, I wouldn't even look at oil. I don't know. I wouldn't even want to trade this. That 4 hours a crazy chop. Like, we should run these lows though. Like, oil is just one of those markets I don't even want to touch. Maybe DXY. Where was I looking at DXY? It was this high, right? Yeah, once we get this high, maybe even higher actually. Where's it 3 month? Yeah, this gap. I was looking for this gap, maybe more of a push into 50% GU. I wanted more lower, like 50% of this down close candle to go higher. But they've been consolidating most of these markets. I don't know why anyone would want to trade most of these forex pairs. They've been pretty trash. Blueprint model, but you got a full port every day. Every day is a new opportunity to full port. Baby oil, that's crazy. Gideon, get in, bro. To be honest, Gideon might like that. You mentioning baby oil. Gold, I mean, I wouldn't even touch gold right now. If anything, I think it has a pop to go higher. Just from the way the 4 hours looking. But again, not the best. I would prefer NQ shorts. I don't want a long NQ. Dollar about to die. Yeah, I think it has a bit more upside before it dies. Just squeezing out some more of a run higher. That would be my initial plan, low key. Same with Dow. Run these highs, get the lows. But I'll run you over my higher time from to lower time frame. I don't really trade like that. That's like one of the things. Every single day, I don't really just sit in front of the charts and analyze the weekly, then the daily, or the hourly. I mainly just focus on my range. It's just most mechanical to me. And I don't think if you're scalping or if you're trading on the lower time frame, you really need a higher time frame view. But if it does pair up with a higher time frame, then it's going to be a bit more high probability. But once we run this low, to me, this is a long. I took the long here and got out right here this morning. So that's basically all I'm doing every single day. But if I'm looking for a higher time frame, I'm always just looking at the 7 hour for indices because of the stock market. So this gap, usually a target. Any fair value gaps that are on the 7 hour, is usually just a good target for me that I like to look for. So if I'm bullish, my model, like my range right here, where is it? So my range is here. I'm bullish and there's like a 7 hour gap. If the market trades below it, I'll just target the 7 hour gap. It just gives me a bit more confluence. But I don't go through every single day analyzing the weekly, daily, and then I know a lot of people do, but just for me, I don't really need all that. Like right now, my bias is just running this high and then dropping lower. I'll take 2 trades. If I lose both, then I'm just wrong. I just got to be right 50% of the time to make money. Yeah, 7 hour chart's actually really good for stock market timing. Aligns nicely with most, especially if you trade the indices. That's mainly my only like higher time frame. We are bearish today, bro. You're gonna jinx it. Everyone's gonna say we're bearish today, and this market's gonna pump 200 points. And no, we're not going to get the downside move. Do you use any volume concepts? No, I don't, but volume does work, like order flow. I mean, like bookmap as well. It's really useful to this. I just don't know how to use it, and I don't want to buy like level 2 data and all of that stuff and go through the process of learning it. I know Umar trades order flow, I think. What the heck is this 7-hour chart? Bro, leave it alone. Leave the 7-hour alone. I'm betting my life savings on shorts. I hope it plays out for you, bro. I hope. You're bullish today? Nice. I kind of want to see it push higher to go lower. I am not long in this market. I refuse. Bro, the 7-hour chart's goated. You gotta hop on. So basically, I'll always trust my model. So if the higher time frame's bullish, but my model gives me a selling setup, I'll just trust my model. Even if it's a loss, I don't really care. I'll prioritize this over the higher time frame. But if it aligns with the higher time frame, I'll just risk more on a position. Like right now, don't know if you guys can see this. All right, one of my accounts right here. This was from today. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm up 7K on this account. So this position, I was on micros, but actually a mini. I was risking around 350 just to make 600 on this position. So sometimes I'll risk a bit more when it aligns with the higher time frame order flow. So if it's bullish, my model gives me a bullish setup. Those days I'm just going to risk a bit more. That's the logic I'm going for. And I don't really need home runs. I can just go for base hits and be in and out. What's my risk? To be honest, my A+ days, I'm really risking a lot more. That's one thing that most traders don't get right is risking more. They risk more at the wrong times. Like when they're in drawdown, most traders start to risk more. If you're in drawdown risking more, that's just a recipe to lose, I think. Well, it is. Not that I think. You need to be able to, if you have an A+ day, A+ setup, you need to be able to risk more on that because that's not going to come every day. So whenever it does come, you need to capitalize on it to the fullest, you know? So I think in regards to risk management, that's where I fall the best, just knowing when to risk more. But I would always recommend if you're going for prop firms, go with a 50K account. Easiest to pass, easiest to get payouts. Do I swing trade? Nah, bro. I don't. I do hold positions though, like portfolio wise, like stock options. I was holding Apple up to this high. I had monthlies. I don't know what else I want to buy right now. Oh, actually, I'm holding Figma. Bro, this stock has been killing me. I'm in red right now on this stock. I still think it can recover into the new year, but it would be interesting to see. Futures more interesting. Yeah, the US indexes are good. I mean, on a 50K account, you really want to pass it as soon as possible because you want to get onto the funded stage. So I would recommend going, well, I go aggressive. If you have 50K, I would be risking 400 to 500 per trade. If you're losing like 5 trades in a row to lose the account, then something is wrong, right? Like 5 trades in a row, boom, 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 all losses. Either something's wrong with the system or you're not slowing down in taking trades. All right, we got this 15-minute. Someone said they were looking for this 15-minute inversion. I would not be opposed to that, you know. Closure below this, I think should be able to push it lower. I have a feeling though, just at the open, it might poke up to drop. We should drop though. If we don't drop, that would be crazy. If we don't sell off to this low, I would. Not really watching gold, but gold did play out today. Closure below here, sell off back into the low wasn't too bad. One of these guys have to make an SMT, either if it's Dow or NQ. Gold is bullish. Gold looks so mid, bro. I think it should go higher though, if I had to be completely honest. I hit 7 stop losses in a row. Bro, well, what are you trading? Like, if you're taking more than 5 losses in a row, something's probably wrong with the system. Unless you're on a cold streak, then yeah. But if you're consistently losing like 5 to 7 trades in a row, then something's wrong with the system, I would say. Only 40 people watching. Yeah, we have like, how many? 300 right now across YouTube and Twitter. They are missing so much. Real talk, bro. They are. Yeah, if you're taking those losses in a row, bro, I think you are. Your system's probably off, I would say. $400 per trade risk. Yeah, I do dial it back though, but I don't want to be trading eval for like months on end. I like to go with an eval with no consistency rule as well, so I can pretty much pass in like 2 days. Leaving one mini running for like a few points, you can really do some damage. Depends on the account. Yeah, I mean, no consistency on the eval, you would be better off if you. I would definitely go with one of those accounts with no consistency on an eval, and you have a consistency on the funded, because you automatically dial back your risk to get a payout anyway. So that would be the smartest option. I wouldn't go with the consistency on an eval, only because what are you being consistent for, you know? So you can get a funded. Yeah, I mean, yeah, risking 1% per trade is good. Risking 2% per trade on an A plus setup is even better. Funded risk management, you just got to manage your risk until you meet the buffer. Well, until you meet the buffer, then you're good. So build up the 2K buffer on the 50K, and then anything above that, you can start risking a bit more. Yo, Lillian, where have you been, bro? I've not seen you in a while. They don't want people to full port every eval. Yeah, I guess. People are going to do that regardless. Like, There's people out there that just solely trade to gamble. Like, it really won't stop most people. What am I looking for? I'm looking for downside on NQ. I'm looking for all of these lows to go. See where we go. Bro, you guys gotta stop like asking what is the best lot size to use? What is the best? All of this stuff. Like, there's no best lot size. What is my confirmation entry? Pretty much a inversion gap, you can say, at a key level. We run this low, closure above this down close, should hold up, should push to the upside, and get the high. That's all I'm looking for. Maybe today as well. What do I want to short? Something like this. I don't trust this high made at 845. I'd never trust the first high that's made. I don't trust this high. It looks pretty sus to me. I'm hoping they can run it. If they run it and blast NQ to the highs, then the Bulls win today. I'll get my get back. What do you think you can manipulate to? Oh, bro, I can't check for you today. If I had to guess, it would be above these highs. If I had to guess. Looks at relatively equal highs from... Yeah, I think they should get run. Either we have a Dow SMT to keep it bearish, but one of these guys are gotta run this again. We have news at 10. Let me see. I don't think we do. Or I don't think it's coming out. But again, I have to check. You can't quote me on that. So if we're going to push higher, I think we can go all the way to these highs. Let me check forex factory. Oh yeah, we actually do have news coming out. You're right. I didn't think we did have much coming out. Yeah. I hope they smoke NQ, like just kill it. What did I see yesterday? I saw someone put in a put on Nvidia, so someone's betting against Nvidia not being so bullish right now. I think so too. I mean, the smallest time they miss a earnings or whatever, I think this market will heavily correct. If Nvidia starts to sell off, then let's just send NQ to 0. Send it back to like 1K. It wouldn't go there, but a man can dream. I think today's news won't be... I don't think so either. But all of these lows, I hope we get them. Ready for the open? Yeah, you guys just coming in. I'm mainly just looking for NQ lower. I'm not buying this market. If it pushes higher, then it pushes higher. I'm only selling. Either I'm wrong or I'm right. All-time high, bro. All-time high markets are the worst markets because every time it makes a new high, it'll just chop around. Yeah, the 928 candle, that's a doom candle, bro. Either that candle just wipes all of these lows. To me, these lows should go. They're way too clean to be left. They're trend line. If we hold the trend line, then insane work. I don't think we should be able to, though. Bearish it is. To be honest, I'm bearish every day, so you guys probably don't see much of a change. Low hanging fruit, yeah. These are the easiest. But should run higher. If it runs higher and continues running, it will definitely start to reverse at 12. I don't see them holding this to the highs. Especially since all they did was open up, push for. But yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you wanted to enter before the open, you can do. Be my guest. Me, I think we have one more run higher to go lower. But if you're trading before the open, there's nothing wrong with that. Just remember that the market can always run your stop and then drop lower. But you could get lucky and it falls in your direction. You just got to be willing to take the risk and accept the risk. Yeah, maybe we take the low of my range right here and get the high. Ideally, I would want to see the high get taken to the low. If I had to. Be in an ideal world. We got 2 minutes. I don't know where the regular trading hours gap is. We did get like 50% of yesterday's. Today's, I think, is all the way at these lows. Will be interesting to see. Gold's starting to push though. I mean, from the 4-hour time frame, gold looks bullish to me. Like it should rally on to the upside. If anything, one more minute. One more minute until the casino opens. I know you guys are itching. You're just itching for the market to open. Open up the casino. I know people that set timers until market opens because they can't wait that long just to full port their accounts. Actually, I don't know these people. I just see them, you can say. Ten more seconds, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready to full port? The casino's nearly open. All right, let's see. I mean, we had no regular trade hours gap. It's got a pretty boring open. Please give me the run above this high, though. Just the last one to go lower. I'm only trading only 2 trades per day. That's what I do, bro. Actually, I don't trade every day, but when I do trade, I do only take 2 trades. All right, put in your bets. Full port for the upside, full port for the downside. I will watch. I'll be the house. House always wins, so. Pretty boring open so far. I think we should run this high, though. If it runs the high, give me something like this. Would be ideal. And once it starts running, it should be pretty aggressive. I think Dow should be able to take this high at like 47,290. Run the high, more than enough for it to trade lower. Alright, this is the only OB, so this is the only up close candle within this leg. Market's bearish, it has to stay below this OB. Like this body has to stay below and just sell off, sell off, sell off. Currently reading Trading in the Zone. I would recommend not reading any trading psychology books, to be honest. Like read some books about, I don't know, read a book about any top level athlete. Look at their mindset. The top level traders in the world are basically the top level athletes. So just look at their athlete's mindset. Like look at Kobe or anyone like that, I would say. Read up about them instead of just looking at trading psychology books, because it's very generic, you know. It's like, you must wait for your setup, you must do all of that. But if you read how a athlete approaches a top level one, approaches a game day, special day, handling losses, all of that stuff, it will probably go a long way than any trading psychology book. That's just me though. Come on, go up, bro. Bro actually thinks we're in a casino. There we go. Dow got the high that I said, 47,290s. If NQ sells off, it has to be from this up close candle, because Dow has made the SMT, so I wouldn't see a need for us to get back above this high. Bro, yeah, read about David Goggins. That guy's a beast. You'll become the David Goggins of trading. I'm up 30 points. Nice. The Dow's run the high. If Dow runs this high, I want to see it hold as an SMT just to send these indices lower. Hold this OB 50 seconds. Run all of these lows. Run them all. Take them all out. I would say also read a... Honestly, I'm not that big of a reader. Maybe I should be. I was mainly one of those guys that just wanted to figure out what the hell was going on in the markets. So I spent most of my time looking at that. That OB is holding up. I mean, Dow's got the SMT. To be honest, NQ shouldn't trade above this. This should be the high. We should get the final low down here. I mean, just take them all out. They should be able to go. If we get back above this high, then this is some bullshit. But I want to see it stay weak. Should be an SMT there with Dow. The ES SMT as well. I think ES can sell off more. It's looking like the weaker one. Push it. Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. I've never read that. So whenever this happens, where we have a down close candle, immediate push to the upside, this next candle is usually very important just to see where it closes. It has to close below the previous low for the continuation lower. This gap should be inverted to go lower too. If NQ trades above this high, then I have no words for it. I want to see it stay bearish. holding an SMT with Dow. Maybe ES stays weaker. Can continue pulling it lower. Let me check how Nvidia opened up. I mean, Nvidia is still bearish. I know there's a lot of puts being put in on Nvidia right now. If puts are being put in Nvidia, I think Nasdaq has more room lower. Come on, push it. SMT on ES. As long as ES starts remaining weak, NQ should be able to run the lows. Please get the lows. By the time I would be like, oh, I'm not going to watch NQ, is if it just blast off higher, took out this high, I'll be like, oh, I can't be bothered with the Nasdaq today. And this down up close candle as well. $90. Yo, how you doing? Yeah, you guys that are just coming in, I'm mainly looking for downside today on NQ. If it pushes higher, then it pushes higher, but I'd only like downside. That's all I can really see today. I don't want to be buying it all the way up here. That's just me though. Yo, I show speed. How are you doing? Mrs. Ralph, that's crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. Do I trade gold as well? Yeah. Actually a lot. I like this market. Lately it's been a lot better than NQ, I would have to say. As of lately. Alright, NQ just retraced all of that move. This M15 candle's holding the gap. Would want to see it remain heavy, but if it runs that high, then I would be surprised. Took a small payout and breached my account. At least you made it to a payout. Alright, this up close candle is my last line of defense for NQ. If this doesn't hold, then NQ probably wants that high. But decoupled as heck. Dow's but bearish, NQ is bullish. This up close has the most. Alright, still holding it up. I mean, as I said, it has to really push out of here. Bro. Alright, I'm still looking at this up close as a potential area. Like, as long as no bodies close above this up close candle, I want to see NQ stay. If it closes above, runs high, then I'm like, whatever. Can you make a video on time? Bro, go on, my channel literally has all of them. Do you notice any months that consistent performance is the best or what? I think it all comes down to the trader, to be honest. Some months might be good for others, some months might be worse. You're trading with a 1 to 2 with a 40% win rate. That's good. As long as your win rate's not negative, you're good. This up close is holding up. I mean, I really need ES to like drop hard so I can push NQ lower. If NQ pushes, it has to close below this new up close candle. If it does that, then we have bearish order flow officially in the making, you know, and some structure for it to die. If it doesn't die, then all my homies hate them indices. Minimum, just give me a run to this low. If not this low, just give me this low. You know, that's all I'll ask for. All right, ES is pushing. It needs to close below this low. Oh yeah, today's video is actually really good. I would recommend you all watch that. I mean, all my videos are good, but that one's pretty good. ES is nice. So as long as the ES keeps pushing even more, NQ should drop off. He got chopped on both sides. To be honest, the way I trade is either I'm bullish or I'm bearish. I'm never both. So I would never buy this if it's pushing higher. I would only short it. So if it goes higher, so this up close candle main one, still holding up. I want to see it blast through these lows though. If you traded with this logic in mind, 2 trades a day, only bearish or bullish, that's it. You probably do a lot better because number one, you're not being like, oh, today market's pushing out. Should I be bullish? Should I be bearish? Just have one bias. Stick with that. Flying Finn. That's a Flying Dutchman. He's literally Dutch too. Where's Finn? Let me see what he's up to today. Let me ask if he traded. Because we have an SMT at the high. Dow's already run the high. And we have all of these lows. I'd rather it make the high here and have an SMT to push lower. We have news in 2 minutes. I swear the news is at 10 a.m. now. Oh, damn. That sucks, bro. To be honest, I would like us not to take this high, this remain as the high, and then we just continue pushing lower from here. That's why I would like this to be the high, but Dow is just crushing us right now. What Dow is doing, I would have wanted from NQ. This market is just chopping around. Dow's actually been somewhat better than NQ lately. Alright, this just looks like a chop to me. It's not moved at all. Someone bet the house. But low-key, people actually do bet some money at the open. They just can't wait for it to open up. It's waiting for the news. Yeah. Dude, this opens boring as... This 15-minute candle didn't really close the best, but usually we should draw into 50% of both sides. So 50% here. If that holds up, then we should draw into the 50% at this low. It kind of just looks stuck. New York's lately been like this. ES is gaining some strength as well. So I'll have to see. Alright, we're back into this up close candle. Well, let's see what Finn said. Nice. He took the shorts down with the SMT. Only going up. I know, bro. You've been waiting for that all day. This is your chance. So this up close candle, if we get above it, should be able to get the high. But I really wanted these lows. But if we do get these highs, it gets interesting. Or some sort of a breakdown out of here. Dow with the craziest recovery. This one candle is what, 130 points? That's actually crazy. NQ finally ran the high though. To be honest, I would want to see something come out from this. Depending on how high it wants to go and how we close. If we run this high, there has to be like a gap made right now. Like if we make a gap like this, close below, that's my first telling sign to get short. Yeah, I don't think the news is going to move much, but if it does, then I don't think we have NFP coming out this week, do we? I don't think so. But in terms of my model, my range, it formed out. But to me, I would want to see an SMT made here for a continuation drop lower because Dow's already taken the high. But if you trade it mechanically purely, then probably got a nice trade out of that. But I'm only interested in downside. If we get it, if we don't, I would be interested in my model. When yeah, but it's my model, bro, and my approach. Like if you're purely trading it mechanically, then yeah. But as Dow's run the high, I would want to see NQ stay bearish. That's why I have more interest in these lows. So I'm gonna wait on this gap. I wasted all my life savings now. Bro, there's always another full port that you can do. There's always another 930 open that you can start risking. Remember that. Whenever you think about giving up, you're almost close to the diamonds. Alright, we got the high. Right now, I want to see this gap be made. Once we make the gap, I want to see us close below. Then I'll be enticing some of these shorts. That's betting advice? No, I would never give betting advice. No. I would never do that. No, me sell your grandma's kidney. Oh, gold actually looks the better market right now. Taking out the high, this should run the low. 3,973. Slow market though. Bro, Finn's actually working on a stake deal, which is crazy. So you gotta ask him on Friday. That'll be the one to go for. full board again. Yeah, soon. I'm going to see this gap. This gap is going to hold a bit of importance to me for the downside. Can't believe Dow is just pushing that hard. I'm a changed man. Bro changed in the last 5 minutes. Dude, give me a close below this. If this market just continues pushing higher, then I'm bored of the indices. Do you sequentile SMT? Like, I don't even know what that is, bro. Honestly. I don't even know what a sequentile SMT is. Not to go to the moon. He does not trade days concepts. Oh, yeah, I don't know what that is, to be honest. If we go to the moon, we better not go to the moon. We better not. But to be honest, there's really nothing for me to enter on just yet. How high is this going to go? Like, how high do you want to go NQ? Nah, bro, unfortunately I don't. But if you use it and it works, then nice, you know. Bro. 25662. Yeah. I mean, I hope it's not one of those days where it just pushes. If it does, then I'm just wrong. I would have minimum like to run at this 4 hour 50% too. But we'll have to see what this news does then, I guess. But I'm not buying this market all the way up here. I'll tell you that. Well, let's see what ES is up to. ES is pushing. I mean, all three of them did complete my model pretty nice. 5-5. Now, note this level on NQ. Note this level. Note down 0. NQ is going to go to 0 in a few years. I'm joking, but I'm waiting for this move lower. What keeps you motivated on tough days? Bro, the only thing that keeps me motivated is thinking about, I know other people won't do what I need to do. That's pretty much it. Like having the discipline to wait, having the discipline to do certain things, knowing most people give up and quit at that point. Bro, this guy's crazy. Low-key crazy. What's your feeling after hitting TP? Bro, I really don't feel much, but when I requested my first ever payout like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I can't remember, that feeling was crazy. I was like, damn. All right, there's two gaps being made. The one that holds most importance is the nearest one to this one. 1K day done. Nice, bro. W. Pro mind. Smash TP 2K. Let's go. TP done. 5 million smashed. Done. I love it when everyone just pops into the comments. TP smashed. Made 6 billion. Done. Smashed it. Just watching now. Bro, I've been watching this. This is not good for me as a bear. Watching us rally 150 points. TP smashed, made 7 billion rupees, day done. Off to go, view a mansion. Life is good. About to hop on a jet ski. TP. Dude, one thing for sure though, gold should run this low. I would like that on gold. Like TP done. Time for me to stretch out. Days like this, watching NQ is always painful because the first 30 minutes for me are very important. That's really just where I want to be in a position and get out. They consolidated it for about 15 minutes and then pushed it higher. Ah, bro, you just ruined the joke now. I'm joking. Oh, damn, it's only 10 a.m. already. All right, I'm going to watch the news, see what the news comes out as. Man, I wish I was you. Bro, I didn't smash TP. Make 6 billion today, day done. That wasn't me. I'm going to wait on this news, see what it does. If we rally the indices, then we just got to put F Trump in the chat. Because why is he doing that to me? Bulls made their entry. Heck no. I wanted to short all the way into this low, this gap. I just decided to short it all the way. Alright, this was so boring today on NQ. Let's see what this news does. All the numbers come out as. Bad boy, bro. Gideon, what are you typing, bro? Alright, this gap, if you guys are watching. Bro, why did he say that? But this gap, if you guys are watching for the rest of the day, I need to close below this. If we close below this, I'll sell. I'll look for a short. I'm not buying this market. So this gap, main importance. If we just continue rallying, then I can't really do much. But this gap right here, I want to see a closure below. And then we will go from there for the next stream. I'm going to be live on Friday with Finn though. I think Matt's live today. So we'll do some of the giveaway winners today. Today's word is gonna be, let's do YM for today. I think YM was the best. So comment YM and I'll pick 2 of you guys as the winner for today. So it's like WM. No, it's not actually. It's YM, not W. I was just thinking about W. Don't comment W, please. Right. First winner I got is Hem Sweet. And then next winner I got is Ranzit. So well done to you guys winning the account. I'm live again with Finn Friday. If you're watching the indices, give me a close below this low, please. Then I'll look for the downside. So it's always a pleasure hopping on with you and all of you. I was first. I don't really pick based on first. I just pick on wherever my mouse lands. So I will speak to all of you guys on Friday. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you're looking for a short, this gap, give me the close and I'll sell too. So I will see you all on Friday and make sure to join Matt's stream as well.